I seen there was a situation where you saved Future from like 40 goons.
Boy, man, you might motherfucker be putting a motherfucker top spin on that motherfucker. But yeah, so it was a situation that happened in St. Louis. We was at, the concert was gonna be at the Ambassador. Shout out my Aunt Craig, my bad, bro. Shout out my Aunt Craig. Craig is the same guy that owns Sprues. He also owned the Ambassador. It's a big concert complex there. He got 3 big ass stages. And this nigga could hold 3 full concerts at the same damn time with at least 600 people in each venue. It's huge. They do a lot of the battle raps there. But Future was doing a concert there. The promoter called on there. My partner, my big homie, I call him my big homie because he, I met him once I jumped in the security game in St. Louis, Guccio. Guccio. And I had done a lot of work for Guccio. Guccio used to hire me all the time. You know what I'm saying? He was one of those that gave me free reign too. A lot of the club owners, they'd hire me to come and want me to be free reign because they know they got them problems in their clubs where that shit get real and get knocked at the club out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, be getting severely f***ed up out there, and they be wanting to have a presence in there to deter it. You know what I'm saying? And Guccio was one of those individuals that respected me and respected, you know what I'm saying, what I stood for in real life.
Guccio.
Guccio used to Guccio is the one that really found Future, bro.
Yeah?
He used to manage Future.
I never heard of that. I heard Gucci Mane.
No, Guccio. Gucci. That's OG big bruh in St. Louis. Guccio used to he bought the Palace. When I was coming up in high school, we had the club, the skate ring, the Palace. He went and bought the old Palace and opened it back up and turned it into a club. You know what I'm saying? So, but Guccio did a lot of things. He big. He managed a lot of people. He found a lot of good acts. And Guccio, he's a very humble dude, but that's a gangster right there. That's a gangster right there. You know what I'm saying? Never lose his cool. He don't never yell. Some dude. You know what I'm saying? But when he was yelling, shit was happening. You know what I'm saying? It was like thunder and lightning happening at the same time. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't dick riding. Guccio, no, I ain't scared of him, and Guccio ain't scared of me. It's a respect and it's a mutual. It's like a real like big bro, little bro type thing. You know what I'm saying? You don't look at your little bro like you want to whoop him or you jealous or envious him. You want to, you know what I'm saying?
So you want to get him right.
Yeah.
He don't get right, you gonna whoop his ass.
Yeah, he was that type. So long story short,
that's how I feel about my little brother.
Long story short, I get there. They don't tell me this until I get there. And bro walk up to me and say, "Hey, look, Gucci on his way up here, cause Future owe him some money, something ain't right with Future, and blah 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 blah. Just don't let him get to Future, cause I don't want no shit to crack off in here. I know Gucci gonna get his money. I just don't want the shit to happen here." So I'm like, "What the, bro? I came dolo." You know what I'm saying? So, but he had security there, and them was my brothers there. So I'm thinking like, okay. Then I had to sit there and think for a minute. I said, okay, Guccio. Okay, he coming on business. He coming on business. It's all hood business. There's some real paper involved. Cause it's been for some little paper. Guccio ain't tripping off of that. Guccio tipped me $200-300 after paying me $200 for being there. You know what I'm saying? He still throwing niggas something. So he not tripping off no little money. So I'm like, okay, all right. So now I got to be a mediator. I got to what can I do? What can I do? What can I do? What am I gonna do? So, not in a nervous standpoint, but in a standpoint of like, damn, that's my bruh. I don't want shit to happen. And bruh, no shit. So Guccio get there. And I say, Guccio, stop, bro. You can't go back there. Guccio stopped. He respected. All the that was behind him stopped and respected it. Guccio say, hey, look, Rook, let me go handle my business, bro. I say, bro, I'm gonna let you go handle your business. That's for sure. I said, but bro, please, bro, keep it. Don't make me work. I don't want to work. I don't want to work today, bro. You know what I'm saying? So he looked at me. He looked. I looked him dead in his eyes and was like, and it wasn't no like pleading or no begging shit. It was just like from real one to the next one. Nigga, hey, look, bro, it ain't that serious. Calm down. And he on 10. I ain't never seen Gucci fired up like this. I ain't never seen my eyes was red as a coal of fire that moment. It's like a fire flag was flying in his eyes. You know what I'm saying? He say, look, bro, just let me go holler at this You know, shit, ain't shit finna pop off. So I walked him back there. I let them nigga, matter of fact, I ain't walking back. I let that nigga go. He went on past me. Boom. I followed their ass back there, and I stood to the side to like the middle of the bus, and they chopped it up right there in the middle of the bus. And when they chopped it up, they came to some type of understanding. You know, like I said, Guccio, he a real businessman, but that's a gangster though.
Did you ever hear how much money Future owed him?
I never knew how much. I didn't get a number. I can't. But like I said, just from me knowing Guccio though, it was some money.
Like 50, 100,000.
Man, I can't give you no number. I can't give you a number at all. I could just say, look.
Enough that he brought like 40 people with him.
Enough to where he stood there like a man and told me and gave me his word and said, hey, bro, I'm not finna go back here and start no shit off the strength of you respecting me, having to go handle my business. He didn't start it because of that. That's why he did. That it was enough for him to handle it the right way because, okay, you gotta remember, he a businessman, but this also a up dirty ass game, and sometimes you get like that. I done been in houses. All of my, we on the line, sitting there like we finna barbecue. We about to cook shit. Facts. You know what I'm saying? So I understood him from that standpoint because I've been in that spot. And anybody that had never done security with me, and I'd have done security with them, and we had to go to that house and show up and knock on the door and holler at his wife. Hey, what's up, bro? Well, your husband, can we speak to him? All respect though, but he got to come outside and holler it up.
What's crazy is I did that to a nigga last week. That nigga owed me 15K. Nigga, I went to his job, took pictures of his wife. Like, you sure you want to play with me, bitch?
Yeah, it's crazy. So
take pictures of your wife, nigga.
So that's the, like I said, that's the type of shit, that's the type of game and era that we was in and all of that time, and that's how that shit was. That was that life. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't go push the line about your shit and you right, and you know, Guccio ain't finna go holler at and he trying to rob and extort it. You know what I'm saying? Why would he put himself in that position? You know what I'm saying? That don't make no sense. It ain't about who can be the hardest. It's about who can stay out here the longest. You know, Bun B said that a long time ago, you know? So it was enough for him to say, hey, you gonna strong arm me? Okay, we gonna get on some gangster shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's how he felt in that situation. But like I said about his situation, when he had this situation, all it was a conversation. Once they had the conversation, it was all good. Yeah. And that's exactly what happened. I trusted Guccio because I know his character. He gonna go holler, he gonna break it down the right way, and it's gonna make sense, and and that's exactly what happened. Just off of me working with. Now, had Guccio been one of my out of the Peabodys, or one of my off of the south side, or one of them niggas off of the dark side, on the south side, my niggas from the dark side, it'd been one of my dark side. Oh no, I'm gonna have to carry this up out of here. I'm really gonna have to carry this. We gonna fight. I'm gonna have to fight this because he getting there. I don't give a nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, you know, like I said, it's discernment, bro. But you know, I just feel like if put it like this, whatever it was, they pieced that shit up right then and there because it was never no shit after that, you know.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon, so hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.